Hey nerdies, it's Kathleenums here, and E3 is quickly approaching. It is the Super Bowl of nerddom, if you will. It is where video game companies release information about new upcoming games that are coming out in the next few years. So I think this year will be mainly focused on virtual reality and the new rumored PS4. So supposedly PlayStation is working on a PS 4.5, or as some call it, PS Neo. And this is going to be a new console, not necessarily a new console, but a better version of the PlayStation 4 that performs better, that has more advanced graphics and runs faster. And supposedly you can still play new and old PS4 games on either console. So there's always that hope that there are well-kept secrets. So it's time to talk about The Last of Us 2. I've neglected talking about this on the channel because I wanted further evidence, but there's this crazy Easter egg at the end of Uncharted 4 that I need to talk about. So there's this poster at the end of the game that says The Last of Us American Daughters, and you see a pregnant woman that looks a lot like Ellie with a gas mask on. So many people assume this is Ellie. I think it could also be Ellie's mother. And is this a preview of The Last of Us 2? Not necessarily. There is a Dark Horse comic label or logo at the bottom, and this might actually be a teaser for a comic book, maybe a comic book about Ellie's mother before Ellie was born. Does that mean that they are not creating a Last of Us sequel? No. I think it would be a little bit cruel if they were just teasing a comic without teasing the possibility of a game. And I personally am really sold on the idea that The Last of Us 2 is happening, not just because of this, not because they're teasing what I believe is a new comic book, but also because comic books, the idea of releasing a comic book about The Last of Us so long after it's been released, without that comic book teasing the possibility of a new game, is a little bit strange. I think that they're going to release this comic book as a teaser for the game, and I don't think this comic book necessarily has anything to do with the new game. Also, not too long ago, Nolan North, who plays Nathan Drake in Uncharted and also plays a character in The Last of Us, the first game, just happened to mention, when someone asked about it, that Naughty Dog is in fact working on The Last of Us 2. He said it so nonchalantly, like as if he just knew for a fact that they were working on The Last of Us 2. This is, of course, problematic, and I'm sure he got in so much trouble for it, but I have no doubt that after him saying that it is in fact true that they are working on The Last of Us 2. However, seeing as Naughty Dog just released Uncharted 4, which did really well, by the way, it sold so many units, more units than they sold of The Last of Us or Uncharted 3. They're way too busy right now and way too overwhelmed to have developed anything, gotten anything ready for E3 this year. I don't think they're going to have anything to show. They might show some of Uncharted 4. It would be convenient, since they hinted at it in Uncharted 4, if they had maybe a teaser, maybe a small, even like a little logo that says The Last of Us 2 on it, even if they prepared something like that, just letting people know that it's an idea for E3. But I don't think they're going to have anything really substantial to show us in terms of gameplay or anything. I don't know. It's very unlikely, but if they do show us something, it might just be a name reveal or something like that. Thank you guys for watching my super random thoughts on E3 this year. I will, of course, film more videos as E3 finally happens. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter to keep updated. And I might live tweet E3 this year if I can wake up at 5 in the morning Korean time. It's gonna be really early in Korea here, you guys, so I don't know if I'm gonna do it live, but we'll just see as it gets closer, and just stay updated. I am going to have a new computer soon so I can film more videos and finally finish my Witcher Let's Play. Oh my god, yes. So yeah, I will do an update video on that situation later. But I have not given up thanks to the nerdies. You guys have just given me so much support and encouragement and just helped me through a really hard time and hard situation as I'm trying to sort out my computer nonsense. Thank you guys for all of the advice and the help. I love you guys. You are the reason why I do this continuously despite all the obstacles. I mean, I'm filming and editing this video on my phone. Can you believe that bullshit? I should go.